Welcome to Marrakech, the third and final day of competition at this year's Marrakech Grand-Prix. The city is an exciting mix of the traditional and the modern. Famous for its rich culture and many bazaars, Marrakech is a diverse and exciting destination. We're here at the Marrakech Exhibition Centre for this leg of the IJF World Tour and about to get underway with the final block and all the medal matches. The first of which is a bronze medal match in the under 90 kilo category featuring Kejal Nabali of the Ukraine. He'll be up against Tomasz Szczepaniak of Poland. It'll be Nabali in the white judogi, Szczepaniak in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Vyacheslav Peredyeko of Uzbekistan. And with commentary on this and all of this afternoon's medal matches, it's a very warm welcome to former world champion Loretta Kusak-Dor. Good afternoon, Loretta.
Sheldon, and yes, we're going to have a very exciting match coming up now very shortly. Nabali, for me, has been really on form today. He's always been a real threat on the world circuit because the reason is he can do judo. He's a big thrower, and we have seen what he's capable of doing throughout the day. So he'll be so determined to get his place on that podium here today. Szczepaniak, for me, is an unknown. But again, he's thrown up a lot of surprises here today, and wonder if he can just continue with those surprises and take the medal from Nabali, who's really the top favourite of taking the bronze medal here today.
Yeah, I remember seeing Nabali as a junior. Incredible talent, and you can just see from the way that he's coming to the tatami there. I was just about to say, he gives the impression of being leisurely.
Oh yes, yeah, nothing
slightly laid back.
Yeah.
He did throw beautifully earlier on today, though.
I know he's definitely a big thrower. There's no doubt about it. But he takes things in his stride, doesn't he? Doesn't seem to get ruffled in any way, and he doesn't seem to engage too deep in the aggressiveness of some fighters do tend to get involved in. An attempt there of the Siotoshi from the Polish athlete.
And then almost taken back.
Yeah.
Nabali had a single loss in the quarterfinal to Aurélien Dis of France. That put him down into the repechage where he had to fight through to get to this bronze medal match. He defeated Georgi Papanashvili of Georgia in that repechage contest, and now here he is in the bronze medal match.
Szczepaniak, quite a stronger looking type of, more aggressive with his gripping exchange there, where Nabali is just trying to, like you say, leisurely get his grip, set it up and finish it off. And that's how it seems to flow with him, and it's nice soft movements. It's not really sharp in and out. Comes over the top, throws that over. It doesn't connect, but if he had, I think he would have been in trouble there.
Yeah, that's a nice position for him from which to work.
That's it. Well, he goes down. An attempt of a Sutemi Waza, then follows through looking for a bit of an opportunity in Niwaza, but sadly the landing position wasn't favourable for Nabali.
Szczepaniak picked up penalty for passivity there. Just a little bit off the pace. Here he comes again with that Sutemi Waza. It works this time.
This time nicely done. Skorina Wazari, Nabali of the Ukraine, comes in and takes the lead with a Wazari up there now.
Completely planned. 1, 2,
well, we
3.
saw it a couple of times, didn't we?
Like clockwork, that word. He's gone again.
Oh, but
he's
this
taking
time
the other way.
because he was trying to resist so much and going over the top that he actually switched him to the rear end. But accelerated a little bit by Szczepaniak.
Yeah, he was looking to bail from that, wasn't he?
Yes,
So there was hardly any movement.
It was
left.
a bit of a 50-50 on
Oh,
that one.
there you go.
Oh. Well, totally give him a judo lesson there in that bronze medal contest. And Nabali nicely takes himself on one of those positions in the bronze medal on the podium.
Here we are in that position again of having to say that we're happy for someone to take the bronze medal. Not because we like one fighter more than another. It's just that he showed us such nice judo that he is deserving of that bronze medal. Well done, Kejal Nabali. That was a nice one to watch, wasn't it?
It was a lovely one, and the most important thing is that you've got to be very respectful for quality of judo like that. Comes under, over, and Sumigeshi right through.
Let's see the highlights of this.
And again, we'll see it once more, this time a lot more effective.
Really well executed from Nabali, and then there he goes this time.
I wonder where he was looking at the Uchimata, but I don't think was it both feet he took there. I just couldn't see whether it was the harai or the. Oh, he took both feet, didn't he? Oh goodness!
Right down at the ankle at the end.
Yes.
Here, look.
But the Taitoshi, there it was. The foot did play. It was placed on the tatami, stepped right across, but he gave it a little double stab at that.
We've got a second bronze medal contest coming up now. Robert Florentino of the Dominican Republic faces Aurélien Dis of France. It's Florentino in the white judogi, Dis in blue. We've got in the middle refereeing this one, Everardo Garcia of Mexico. There you go.
Well, the Dominican Republic, Florentino Robert has defeated Dis from France once before, but what we're looking at, I think it was actually now where would it have possibly been? Possibly at the Junior World Championships. We have just giving you an insight of the, as you can see here, looking very comfortable as he dances himself into the field of play. Florentino Junior World Championships was a second place back in 2017. Pan American Championships, third place. Good strong lad from the Dominican Republic. He's up against Dis of France. Junior European Champion 2017 and a third place in 2016, a very consistent junior athlete. And in the Junior World Championships was fifth place in 2017. I wonder if it was in that Junior World Championships that they met, 2017. Well, a great start for the Frenchman. Oh, he looks like he's in for business here.
And earlier on you were talking about who it was that Nemanja Majdov had lost to in the World Championships, and it was indeed Aurélien.
Was it? I remember seeing
Aurélien Dis.
I was so impressed with him at that time. I thought it was.
Defeated the then world champion.
Yes, he was the number one seed going into the. Oh!
Second time that's happened to him today.
Hey. Oh. Well, again, what beautiful judo. You cannot believe it.
I know it looks a little bit over the top, but in a way, you can understand for two reasons why it is that he's reacted the way he has. Okay, it seems a little bit over the top, but believe me, this is an absolutely huge win.
Definitely.
For Robert Florentino of the Dominican Republic. Massive win for him. He can't. He probably wants to hold on to him as a lucky mascot or something.
He cannot believe it. Oh, and he's a young guy as well. This is where you've got to really understand and feel for the lad. He is a young guy coming through, and all of a sudden he takes a bronze medal. He walked in here most probably thinking, well, I'm a competitor, but not a contender.
Well, down at number 31 on the IJF World Ranking list. So, I mean, he's not,
Well, he's better up in the ranking than Dis, because Dis is in 59th position. Oh, what a change of weight. How agile he is on that.
His first ever Grand Prix medal, and it's a bronze medal here at the Grand Prix in Marrakech, and he defeats a really, really top draw opponent.
Definitely.
Because this boy, you know, Aurelien Dies, he's got something about him.
Oh,
Where does it go wrong for the Frenchman here?
he does the Kosota,
yeah.
and he reaches over on top of him, but it's that powerful lift. It was real upper body control, but you know what? It's a massive risk he's taken.
Yeah.
It's a gutsy throw. Full credit for him. Oh, he's so...
Second time he's gone over like that today,
Yes.
Aurelien. Always because he likes getting
It's
involved
all or
in that.
nothing.
Yeah.
He gets up, he gets so in close and personal with his opponent, and he gets in so tight that there's no way of getting out. He cannot give him an escape. He doesn't have an escape route. That's the problem. It's in so deep. It's an all or nothing situation.
Well, we come now to the final of the under 90 kilo category. Nemanja Majdov of Serbia faces Edward Trippel of Germany. It's Majdov in the white judogi, Trippel in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Veli-Matti Karinkanta of Finland. Loretta.
Right. Well, when you look at the statistics, there's not a lot. There's the difference there is a lot of maturity for the. Well, it was the number one seed, wasn't he, when he came in, Majdov? Yeah. Number one seed coming in, and he's in the final now. But
good tournament for Majdov to pick.
yes.
Where he comes in as the number one seed. And the first thing that we said this morning was, what kind of mood is he going to be in? Because if he's in the right mood, he sweeps past everybody.
Yes.
Well, here he is into the final now. He's going to hope that the mood that he had first thing this morning
Continues.
is still here in the final, because he's going to need it against Edward Trippel.
Oh, definitely. There's no doubt about it, because Edward Trippel, for me, has been on fire. He is really, he's come back in that, was it the semi-final? He came back where he was down at Wazari and just demolished the field throughout the day.
Well, we won't have to wait long to see how this one is going to unfold, but because they're both such attacking fighters.
Well, he got a bronze medal back in 2018, Trippel, in the Paris Grand Slam, junior world bronze medalist in 2017, and it was last year that he really took my attention, where he picked up the 5th place in the World Championships. When he and for me, it was a fabulous performance throughout the day for him at that World Championships in Baku.
He's going to need to be careful on the ground, because Majdov has been
He's been very
in
sharp,
good form
hasn't he?
with the shimiwaza. Turnover from here, not sure if he's in deep enough.
Well, he gets a nice turnover there. Well, the Germans are very strong. They're very competent in the Niwaza as well. So unless Edward made any silly errors down there, I can't see him leaving himself wide open.
Yeah, it's just how sharp Majdov is going to be able to
And he has to be. I
react
think
to the
it's-
chances.
yeah.
If
I
he's
think
quick.
straight on
yeah.
that transition, if
Yeah.
he's there and it's there hanging on, then he's got it. But if he has to work for it and dig in, he's
then
not going to
Trippel's
get
defense
that.
is going to be too
Yeah.
good. Yeah, agreed. And it's the follow-ups from his attacks, Majdov's attacks, where he's gone,
Yes.
into the shimiwaza on 2 occasions today. He's been very, very sharp on following up,
Yeah, definitely.
rather than taking advantage of some slip where his opponents have attacked.
Well, he did that with Dis, didn't he, in the semi-final, and he was very sharp when he went down. There was the shimiwaza was just hanging there with a big message saying "Take me," and that's exactly what he did. But Trippel is a different caliber of athlete, isn't he? He's a real class act as far as I'm concerned.
Nice little effort there on the left-hand side. He just had Majdov defending for a moment. No real threat, but it just managed to unsettle him for a while.
Well, over the year, he's just oozing a lot more confidence, Trippel. There's no doubt about it. And the experience that he's gained from being on the world circuit at a senior level has paid off. And he just seems to go from strength to strength, this athlete. Kochi, well, he's almost there. Trippel straight in to the transition of Niwaza.
Half the contest gone. No score as yet. Both fighters remain penalty free. It looked as though the referee was going to get involved in the action then, didn't he? Stepping in there as a third fighter.
Yeah.
Just about his weight class as well.
Very, very much focused, both these athletes. Good gripping styles. Sutemi was her
Not
attempt there
close,
for
yeah.
triple, but blocked quite nicely. Majov has taken his time there. I just feel that the longer this match goes, it's more favourable for triple. High collar grip there for the Serbian. He pulls the head down. Triple trying to get past. Ooh! Uchimata was there, and he continued. Well, he's looking for the Osakomi. Triple defending there, but oh my goodness, he had him up in the air. Uchimata, we thought it was done there. He thought he got out of it, but he continued with that little turn. The Makakomi ending and scores a Wazari. So timing's good with 50 seconds remaining. Mate is called now. Not sure why they called Mate, because the leg was coming out. He had tied up the head. But as you see there, the Uchimata. Then from here, he's still got that sleeve and he continued. Oh, I don't know. That's
I'm with you there. Yeah, I feel that
That's
was
a
just
pause.
too long a pause. Mind you, we're watching it in slow motion
Yes,
as well.
yes, yeah.
But it just appeared that there was the Uchimata attempt. It felt, you know, both ways he's going to go again here.
Oh, yeah,
Whoop.
yeah.
Close. Just felt like a little pause. And the final push, because he sets himself. Anyway, they gave...
But he grabbed the leg there.
They gave the score. They felt that there was enough of a continuation, and Maidov leads by Wazari now. 30 odd seconds left to go.
Right, 32 seconds, half a minute now. Triple there just walks onto that Sianagi. Now the confidence seems to sort of be building up here for Maidov.
Losing it a bit here.
Yeah.
Triple.
Triple is just
The concentration we're talking
he's
about.
got to start. He's got to start opening up now, and this is where he can become very dangerous, or he can just walk straight on to the next score.
And it would be frustrating for Triple, because he knows what Maidov will be trying to do here.
Yes.
Maul him, keeping on the ground,
and rightly
burn up
so.
the clock. Absolutely.
Rightly so.
Nemanja Maidov finishes his day the way he starts, by showing what it was that put him on top of the world a couple of years back now, and he's a happy guy as he overcomes a real threat from Edouard Triple, who was, if truth be told, nullified in a number of areas. He kind of shut him down really well, didn't he? Which just goes to show that he's
there
a
was that
class
little
fighter.
bit of maturity about him and experience. That was that percentage that he needed to hang on to that gold medal. Well, he's still got the guns, he's saying. Still got the guns. Well, I'm sure he was given that heart signal to me.
Could very well be.
I'm taking it. I'm going to claim that one. Well, there'll be some really interesting highlights now on this one. Uchimata continued. He had that sleeve so well and continued that movement through. Just at a different angle.
It's all handshakes and smiles from the coaches and the fighters, despite the fact that they don't agree.
No.
But it was pleasant at the ending.
Oh, nice. Just gets better when you watch it over and over again. It's a continuous move. You can see that over and over again now.
Romania Maidov, gold medal winner in the under 90 kilo category. Right, we come now to the first of the bronze medal contest in the under 78 kilo category. Bernadette Graf of Austria faces Patricia Sampaio of Portugal. Big Graf in the white judogi, Sampaio in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Hyun Suk-hee of the Republic of Korea.
Well, my favourite on this one has got to be Sampaio. Talked about her right at the beginning of the day that she was one to watch and could be very dangerous, and here you find her in battling away now for this bronze medal match. Graf took a bronze medal in Dusseldorf, so she'll be riding on a little bit of a high coming into this competition. But the junior European champion, junior world bronze medalist, the cadet European silver medalist, and this year started off on form with a bronze medal in Tel Aviv. Seems to be growing from strength to strength, Sampaio. As we see Sampaio, that little circling motion, it's like a little boxing sort of move that she has. She circles around her opponent rather than going in at the direct route towards her opponent. She comes in, she gets that lapel, draws her opponent in, and she, you know, she's really dangerous when she gets those hips in. Favorite technique is the Tayatoshi, and you can see there's a little bit of a setup for it. Kosota. Brilliant. Graf made the mistake there, didn't she? And Ippon and Sampaio made that look easy. Well, the sigh of relief for Sampaio of Portugal. And the delight of knowing that she'll be on that podium with a bronze medal around the neck.
Still a few things for Bernadette Graf to sort out and work out. But Patricia Sampaio is really, you know, on that steep climb, isn't she?
Stronger.
That will help her to climb the world ranking list, a few spots anyway. And if she wasn't already seeded here, the likelihood
she wasn't. No, she was outside the seeds of the top four.
In that
anyway.
case, outside the top four, yeah.
Yeah.
But in the top 8.
In the top 8. But
so that will help her to secure a place.
27th on the world ranking at this particular moment, Sampaio. So she'll creep up there a little bit closer. Well, Graf thought she had an opportunity there with Uchimata when she came round the back for the Kosota, but it was the upper body control that she had. She had that sleeve. It wasn't Graf that had the sleeve for the Uchimata. It was Sampaio that had the sleeve for her attack for the Kosota.
Oh, that was a better shot there. Yeah. Right, we've got the second of the bronze medal contests coming up now. Karen Stevenson of the Netherlands faces Louisa Malzahn of Germany. It's Stevenson in the white judogi, Malzahn in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Hisham Mesbah of Egypt.
Well, Stevenson might be coming into this contest with a little bit of confidence, knowing on the head-to-head that she's beaten her opponent twice. But based on performance, Malzahn for me has had a great performance throughout this year and last year, and started off really well with second in Paris. Well, she had a second, in Paris up to 2018, but the track record shows she's a very consistent athlete, and you cannot take this match too lightly.
Louisa Malzahn going for her 20th Grand Prix medal today, I'm told by the IJF media director Mark Pickering. Thanks for that.
20th, goodness me. Well, shows the quality of athlete that she truly is. The Olympic Games 5th in 2016, just hits those marks. She's been sort of floating around in the top 7 for a long, long time.
Stevenson has a good chance here in the absence of her two teammates, Martin de Verkerk and Husha Steenhuis. They both head her.
Yeah, it gives her an opportunity, doesn't it? Both of those will most probably be in Ekaterinburg.
Could very well be.
Makikomi attempt there from Malzahn. Stevenson, a bronze medal in the Masters 2017. Oh, also to Makikomi, beautifully done, and Malzahn takes the bronze medal for Germany.
Yeah, slow to react to that was Stevenson when Malzahn got in there, because originally it was the Osotogari that she shaped for.
Yes.
But there wasn't enough to break it down, and Malzahn felt, okay, I'm here, and I've got a stronger position if I turn this into the Osoto Makikomi, which she did to great effect. No doubt all of that will be confirmed in the replay, but just never looked as though she was going to get off that.
No. Well, she came out with a very positive attitude, didn't she, into this match? When she came into the competition, she had a good advantage of being the #1 seed, but there you have it. The Osoto turned it straight into the Makikomi. Right at the edge of the contest area, Stevenson turned into it rather than turn away from it.
Yeah, it was a little bit too quick for her, actually.
Yeah.
That's really what happened. I was being, a bit harsh on her, given that she moved so quickly. I mean, there's a classic Osoto position, and Stevenson does turn, actually, but she turns into it. She creates that for her.
The winning ingredient for that was when you look at the high collar grip, she had full control of that head. That head was not going anywhere.
Good finish from Louisa Malzahn.
Good setup.
As Loretta was saying, came in as the #1 seed, just a single slip. That was in the semi-final to Loriana Kuka
Who's had a great
Kosovo,
day today.
who we're going to see now, because we come to the final of the under 78 kilo category. Loriana Kuka of Kosovo faces Anna Maria Wagner of Germany. It'll be Kuka in the white judogi, Wagner in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Ioana Babiuk of Romania.
Well, Wagner, you can see, has had quite a few matches under her belt and a lot of wins to give her that more international experience, as you would say. But based on other statistics, very similar in age, and on the world ranking, not that far apart from each other. But for me, Kuka is someone that has been on form today and has really shone out amongst this group of 25 athletes. She wasn't seeded in the top 4. In fact, she wasn't seeded in the top 8 either. Oh yes, she was. Just looking at that seeding, she was seeded in the top 8, but not the top 4.
Interesting times for Loriana Kuka because she really has not been on the IJF World Circuit for that long. So relatively fresh and new in the circuit, and yet already causing problems.
Oh gosh, she's definitely caused a few problems here today.
Even that little move there, when she perfects it, will trouble people, especially when they get sold on the big hip technique to begin with. They're going to be looking out for that, and they'll react that much more when they see that initial movement, and she's already showing signs of wanting to go around the back for the Tanio Toshi, so that is something that she will develop, no doubt. Wouldn't want to be on the end of one of those.
Oh gosh, no. Oh, she's a big throw, there's no doubt about it. She's got that left hand on the lapel. Now she comes deep over the back, trapping that right shoulder. Oh, nice gutsy move there from Wagner. I like that. Definitely means business. Up until then, she'd been second best on the attacks, and now has just stepped it up a gear. Giving Kuka a little bit of a taste of her own medicine, because up until now, Kuka was the one that dominated the pace here in this contest. Okay, once more takes that left hand high on the con. That's where she's dangerous, when she can get a high collar grip and she controls that head. Her flexibility from ranging from a forward attack and switching it to the rear is very strong indeed and very effective. There's Uchimata there from Wagner, and she tries to come in for Uchimata, then into Sotogari. A good combination of techniques to put together. And Kuga now picks up Shido. So Kuka really now on the back foot. Comes in with the hips.
Yeah, trying to keep that left hip as far away from Loriana Kuka as possible is Anna Maria Wagner. Just really side on there. No coach in the chair for Loriana Kuka. But Istria Krasniki up there in the stands giving, you know, as much advice as she can.
Comes high. Oh, Wagner almost caught her there with the Ouchigari, but still perseveres down in the Niwaza, looking again for an opportunity down there. She gets her turned over. She's got the leg trapped, but you can see she's not caring about the leg at the moment. She just wants to get more security on the upper part of the body and controlling. But she's going for the Jujikatami, but he hasn't got that leg out yet, and it'll be not as effective as she was hoping for unless she gets that turn on it.
A little over a minute left to go. Single Shido picked up by Loriana Kuka. Assisting with that arm around the back. Can't get the hips far enough across. You can see just how far away that left hip, that's the target area for her. She gets caught there.
She gets caught on that one. There's the lead now into the last minute. Wagner will be wanting to work her way down in the Niwaza, and in the meantime the clock will tick away in her favour. But you still can't write off Kuka. Just gets her head caught up there.
She's going to step onto that. And unless she's absolutely determined with that, you can't just put the leg there. That leg has to be a real threat. Because the leg going across just offers up the chance for that Uchimata for Wagner.
Well, she was trying to work there. Wagner did a blatant drop there, and she will pick up a Shido for that.
She does indeed.
Time is on her side now for Wagner. She just holds her opponent out. Oh, goodness me. Well, that one even was close enough as well, wasn't it?
Single score.
She just lost out on the time, really, didn't she?
Yeah, single score for Anna Maria Wagner, and an application of some successful tactics, and kept Loriana Kuka away. Kosovo not able to come back with a score, and it's the gold medal that goes to Anna Maria Wagner of Germany.
Winner, gold medalist in women's under-17 junior category, from Germany, Anna Maria Wagner.
We come now to the awarding ceremony for men in the under 90 kilo category. The medals are being presented by the Education and Coaching Director of the International Judo Federation, Mr. Mohamed Maridja. First of the bronze medals goes to Robert Florentino of the Dominican Republic. There's a bronze medal too for Kejau Nabali of Ukraine. Silver medal goes to Eduard Trippel of Germany. The gold medal goes to Nemanja Majdov of Serbia.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please stand for the national anthem of Serbia.
And now the national anthem of Serbia. That's the winning quartet. Florentino and Nabali were the bronze medalists. Triple took the silver. Maidov was the gold medal winner. Okay. Coming up next, we have the bronze medal contest in the under 100 kilo category. Aybek Serikbayev of Kazakhstan faces Keihan Ozicek Takagi of Australia. It'll be Serikbayev in the white judogi, Ozicek Takagi in blue, and the referee in the middle for this one is from the United States of America. It's Melinda Booman. There you go.
She's actually been very impressive as a referee.
First time out
Yeah.
at a Grand Prix.
Well, Ozicek Takagi, bronze medal in the Grand Prix in Tel Aviv this year. Serikbayev, well, this is his first Grand Prix placing, I think.
It could be in this incarnation as fighting for Australia, having previously competed for
No, I
Japan.
was thinking the Kazakhstan.
Ah, Serikbayev.
Yeah.
I have to look
I
that
can't
one up.
remember if I haven't got any result for him.
No result?
No result.
No. He's coming pretty close here.
Yep.
Mind you, he's got his hands full with Ozicek Takagi. He's looked really good.
Ozicek
Today, the,
Takagi,
Australian,
he's been good, and I did try to look up some of the results possibly in Japan, but I didn't find anything. So I think it was that little bit further down the chain where they've got such a lineup of athletes, isn't it? So I didn't seem to find anything, but I'm sure you'll dig in deeper and come up with something remarkable. I'm quite sure of it.
Well, like national schoolboy champion at 55
That's
kilos.
it, yeah, you really.
I knew I'd find something. No scorers yet. We've had the first minute and a bit. Neither fighter has settled yet.
See the Australian trying desperately to get the lapel grip. He comes in with, hooks in with the Uchimata. Serikbayev just lifting flexible as he is, just raising that leg up and avoiding the throw.
Single Shido picked up by the Kazakh fighter with a little over 2 minutes left to go.
Uchimata combination there for the Kazakhstan as he works him towards the edge of the contest area. Takagi there just in a bit of a waiting game, and if he's not careful he'll start accumulating the Shidos, but he's turned it around. He's now trying to force his own opponent now towards the edge of the contest area, but again it's a defense and there's no real action coming from either one of them at this particular moment, and if nothing happens shortly it'll be a mate situation. And but there's the Uchimata and
He gets
a
turned.
counter, and that's what he was waiting for.
Ozicek Takagi looking to come up with the Uchimata, but it's him that gets turned.
And the flexibility there, he really did have a reach on that Uchimata. So to be able to sidestep that and counter.
Oh, he's
at
in
the same
blue, isn't
time.
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Serik Bayev who attempted the Uchimata.
That's right.
My mistake. I was looking at the wrong colouring of the gi there.
Koichigari from Sekebayev.
Well, I thought that's a good turn from the Kazakh, but it was the Australian who came up with it.
He gets a turn, and we know he's quite good in the
chance for the
Niwaza.
turn over here.
He's got to use both feet though if he's going to get that turn. Kazakhstan too strong in the Niwaza defence. Bad of the Kimikata at the moment, but keeping a comfortable lead with 8 seconds remaining. Australian with that Wazari. Mazicek. Takagi takes the win for Australia and the bronze medal.
That was all that was needed then. Just the single score from that turn. Mr. Yamata effort from Serik Bayev gave Mazicek Takagi the chance for that counter, which he accepted gratefully, didn't
Takagi.
we come now to the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 100 kilo category. Muhammad Karim Kuramov of Uzbekistan faces Grigory Menashkin of Estonia. It'll be Kuramov in the white judogi, Menashkin in blue, and the referee in the middle for this one is John Ramakas of the Netherlands. Here's Loretta Cusack-Doyle.
Thank you. Well, this is going to be, I think, a very tough match between both these athletes. You can see with the statistics, very little between them, and they've never met each other here, but 57 to 30 in the world ranking might seem quite a bit away from each other, but get a bronze medal around your neck on this one, and you can pretty much either widen the gap or bring yourself closer to your opponent. See the athletes coming through there. Menashkin looking very, very confident indeed. He marches through onto the contest area. Karamov there, straight on first exchange. Manaskin now taking both sleeves. Well, a bit of a settling process going on here at the moment. Neither one of them want to engage too deeply.
He's shown us that a couple of times today, hasn't he? That
Yes.
double-footed tomoe-nage from Menashkin. He's got a nice low Marote seoinage as well, and he's fairly quick for a big guy. He may
Yes.
not be as quick as someone like Cho Guam, but he does get down and in reasonably quickly for a big fella.
Whoa! Ho, ho.
He was down pretty quick there, wasn't he?
He wa-
Karamov really got hold of him, poor fella. Oh dear.
Oh, definitely.
Sorry about that.
Well,
was
definitely.
just got caught cold,
He
didn't
got
he?
caught, didn't he? Goodness me. Well, Manaskin really didn't know what hit him there. It was just... Didn't see that one coming. I don't think we all did, really, to be honest. It wasn't... I didn't think that would be on the card
No.
so quickly, to be honest.
I was just talking up Menashkin.
Yes, it just never. I thought that would be much more of a meatier battle between these two, but there you have it.
Actually, that's one of Menashkin's own
His own
techniques.
he's got caught on his own.
Yeah.
Beautifully done.
It's slightly unusual execution from that angle, but it works just as well. You know, they normally come a little bit squarer, slightly off, but hey, take it any way they come.
That's why it's so effective, because he's taken it off the unusual direction, off to the weakest point where you see he's got his sleeve. There's no defense off that. You can't put the hand out and you can't get the leg out because you're actually rotating towards the shoulder point.
Yeah, because they now, it's quite, you know, common for them to take both the sleeves, whereas before one hand would drop to take the leg and they would
And
wheel them
katakuruma,
over
yeah.
with that katakuruma.
But
This
what-
time they take both, you know.
The adaptation for it is
Terrific,
amazing.
isn't it?
It's really, really good,
don't
and
think
it's
I
very
could do
fast. Yeah.
Right, we come now to the final of the under 100 kilo category. Benjamin Fletcher of Ireland faces Toma Nikiforov of Belgium. It'll be Fletcher in the white judogi, Nikiforov in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Friedrich Anna Maria of Hungary. Here's Loretta.
Thank you, Sheldon. Right, yes, we have Benjamin Fletcher, who came into this competition as the #1 seed, with results such as Dusseldorf in 2008, a silver medal, and Tunis a gold. Started off this year very well with a silver medal in Tel Aviv, and but the Masters 7th has given him so much more confidence and exposure at the world level that he is a real contender here for this gold medal here today. But he's up against Nikiforov that has beaten him, and it'll be interesting, but I don't think he's really on form. He's on his top performance here today. He's fought really well, and he is definitely an experienced athlete with a lot of good results under his belt. The World Championships Open event in 2017, he was silver medalist, and you don't get medals like that. But on the other hand, Fletcher has had a great day today, and he's, as he was saying, he's feeling good out there. He's about gripping up there, and straight away Fletcher works with those sleeves, but he likes his niwaza, and we've seen a lot of success coming from that niwaza. Nearly got caught though with that Tayatoshi. He's got to be careful on that very low drop. There'll be too much concentration on holding the sleeves out there. He's got to be careful not to slip up. So the last time they actually fought was 2014. So Judo, and that was in the Grand Prix. So
Maybe he wants some payback now, Fletcher.
yeah, well, definitely.
This time it's Nikiforov who picks up the penalty.
But the thing is, for me, when it's that long ago, 2014, and where you see what Fletcher was like in 2014 to the athlete that he has become now in 2019. He's got a lot of experience under his belt, and he's grown so much more in confidence, hasn't he? Well, it's a Shido apiece. We're coming up to the halfway mark. No scorers yet. A lot of tactics going on here at this moment with the sleeve gripping, and Nikiforov coming in with that Uchimata.
Not finished yet, is he?
No, he's trying to he's trying to brace himself as he went down into the ground. Fletcher trying to flex a bit of muscle and take him over with the counter.
Yeah, we were saying this morning that Nikiforov didn't look, quite his usual self. He has been off for 6 months.
That's right, yes.
He's had a break since August of last year.
He's got that high collar grip though, Nikiforov, and he looks very threatening on that positioning. He's slightly taller than Fletcher. Controls quite nicely on that left shoulder, and that's the sort of danger that Fletcher faces with those big long legs that come over the top. Fletcher bracing on it, but it seems like he's walking onto that at this particular moment, but he rescues himself. But there you have attempt of the Kaguruma. Fletcher comes in with an attempt of a Sianagi, tried to get it as sharply as he could off that mate situation, tried to catch him cold, but didn't work. Nikiforov very sharp in reacting, and Fletcher picks up a Shido for that effort.
Yeah, his reaction to that that's a little bit harsh, isn't it? Well, I'll get on with it.
Yeah, that's it. Got to stay focused, and got the high collar grip now, the defensive action there from Nikiforov as he comes in with the Sianagi, almost there with the Marotte, but again blocked by Fletcher.
Who was shaping for the counter as well.
Side skip there from both athletes. If you had Hashiwazas there, you'd be really on form for that one, wouldn't you? But then, there Nikiforov looking for the counter. He came in for attack, and Fletcher just got a little bit nervous there, let go on the grips, which is always sometimes a little bit dangerous to do that. High collar, rolls on the sleeve and on the high lapel, looking to use his feet and comes in with a Makikomi. That's where he's strong at. He's got a good Makikomi, but it was just so low below the elbow that he didn't really have the rotation and impact of that attack. Now Nikiforov gets the strong grip. Oh, and he gets here and digs in. Well, Fletcher did ever so well to get off that. I don't know how he managed to do it. He was in so deep, Nikiforov. Fletcher almost was able to get 2 feet in and continue in the transition, but that sleeve grip was the thing that got that little bit of a twist at the end of it.
Yeah, possibly that last Makikomi effort was as close as Fletcher came. If he just had a little bit more of the arm, I think he could have caught him there. Just
comes in for the Uchimata. Oh.
Having said that was close, that was another good effort.
That was another, good strong attack there.
Just
again, he caught him very sharply indeed, right off the belt, didn't he? Now Nikiforov, as you can see, the body language, his head's starting to go down, he's starting to tire a little bit. For Fletcher, he's in great condition, and if he can just keep this going,
Just manages to turn out of
Just
that one.
with
Yeah.
sharp reactions. Sharp reactions.
Two good strong attacks there from Toma Nikiforov.
Oh my goodness me, how again he managed to get off that, I'll never know. Fletcher coming in once more. Oh, what a mistake he made there. He's maybe
Got away from it. And at least he got in an attack.
Got out, yeah.
And go again. I think you might be right here. Of course, 6 months out, the condition
Yeah,
isn't the
that's
same.
right.
Fletcher will have the better
Fletcher
conditioning.
cannot afford to have the arms over the top of the head. He can't allow him to overpower him, and he has to hit on that grip. Very, very strong if he can get him first, straight off the grip, rather than settling in with the grips. He's up against a very, very strong postured man, and for Fletcher,
Yes, good counter.
Yes,
That's the score.
Awazari.
Yeah. I don't know why Nikiforov felt that he had to go for it at that point,
Well, I'm just so delighted for Fletcher taking that gold medal against a very, very strong opponent as well. It's a good win for him, and it breaks away the bogey of knowing that he's been defeated twice by Nikiforov.
Yeah.
So
well, as you say,
now
a
it's
long
a
time
2-1.
ago.
A long time
Yeah.
ago, there's been a lot, and it just shows he's grown as a world-class athlete throughout those years.
Yeah, it was a good contest, and I just feel as though that Nikiforov could allowed that to flow the way it was going. He tried something at the end, which was absolutely what Fletcher needed to happen. He needed Nikiforov to break out of that mold.
And he didn't even have a coach. Never
No.
had a coach there.
Well, he had Darcel Yancey in the stands, didn't he? You could hear Darcel
Could you?
shrieking out a few things. He said, "Don't follow him." I
Don't
heard that. I did hear that. What was he thinking there? Well, I mean, think about that technique. He's so far away. Look where the left foot is. Yes, no chance.
And he had a good grip as well, but for Nikiforov, in fairness to him, it was just, I think he just got tired. He grew tired, and that goal just
physically
scored
tired,
because he
mentally switched off. I'll try
in the
anything.
first couple of minutes he was looking strong. He was really threatening. The power of the man was a real contender, but as those minutes ticked away, Nikiforov started to lose steam, and we know that Fletcher, he's a real fighting machine out there, and he's great condition.
We come now to the awarding ceremony for the women in the under 78 kilo category. The first of the bronze medals goes to Luisa Malzahn of Germany. There's a bronze medal for Patrícia Sampaio of Portugal. Silver medal goes to Loriana Kuka of Kosovo. The gold medal goes to Anna Maria Wagner of Germany. And now the national anthem of Germany. Louisa Maltzahn still looks relatively happy, doesn't she? Given that she picked up a bronze medal when her closest rival in the German team picked up the gold. Always, I like that. They look at
Yes,
their
yeah.
performance, the things that they've done, what they've achieved, as opposed to, looking at what someone else has
Yeah.
done. Maltzahn and Sampaio were the bronze medalists. Kuka picked up the silver. It was Anna Maria Wagner who took the gold medal. We've got 2 more weight categories to bring you. Let's start by taking a look at the next bronze medal contest in the plus 78 kilo category. Sandra Jabonsklita of Lithuania faces Hortense Mbala Atangana of Cameroon. It'll be Jabonsklita in the white judogi, Mbala Atangana in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Olivier Desroses of France. Here's Loretta.
Well, again, this is going to be another interesting match in this plus 78s. And I think this is a weight category that's completely thrown out there. This young lady from Cameroon has been very impressive all day. Very, very strong athlete. Lithuania, we've known quite a few times, being on the world circuit. I'm straight in for an attempt of a Makokomi, but the Cameroon comes straight in for the transition of Niwaza. Oh, well, there's a great start for Mbala Atangana. And Matala Makokomi, she took that supporting leg, pulled it back, controlled the shoulder. And a great start for Mbala Atangana. Well, the one thing we do know, she's powerful enough to move these larger ladies. Two times African champion. Leads with a Wazari, and just coming up to 2.5 minutes remaining in this contest. They have the Makokomi, but there's replay of that score. Nicely controlled there. And she took the supporting leg away. Nicely timed. Once more. Well, we're now back in action. Lithuanian really working extremely hard, trying to come back from this now. She's had a little time to compose herself, but She's up against a very tough opponent, there's no doubt about it. Comes round the back, draws on that head there. Lithuanian tries to get those hips in, and you know, if she can get in deep enough, that Makikomi really can work. But Lithuanians picked up 2 Shidos now, still trailing with the one Wazari. Strong defences of the young lady from Cameroon. Well, we're coming up to the last minute and a half now. She's managed to keep that lead, but the Lithuanian really is starting to pile on more and more pressure. Balatagana really has to stay focused here, put 1 or 2 attacks in. She hasn't got any Shidos at this particular moment, so it's a good positioning to be in, but still there's 1 minute to go and anything could happen in that last minute. Lithuanian really piling the pressure on. Comes in for the Makikomi, doesn't get there in deep enough to make an impact against her opponent, but still an attack there. Coming up to the last 45 seconds. Well, 17 seconds to go, and both ladies starting to look very tired now. Well, seconds are taken away, and Cameroon takes the bronze medal.
Well, a second Grand Prix medal for Hortense Mbala Atangana. Loretta Kusakdor was talking about her having taken a silver medal at The Hague last year. Well, here she is now picking up another medal. Counted with that Makikomi effort, didn't she?
Yeah, she just took away the supporting leg.
Well, we've got a second bronze medal contest coming up now. Sarah Adlington of Great Britain faces Nihal Chegrahu of Tunisia, it'll be Adlington in the white judogi, Chikrihu in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Vladimir Nutsubidze of Georgia. Here's Loretta again.
Well, this is going to be definitely an interesting match. They're never head-to-head at all. The one's the world ranking 16 to 11, and it's going to be a really tough match. Adlington having a good day so far, and has been plagued with injuries for quite some time, and has not been on the podium for quite a while. She'll be wanting to secure this bronze medal to build that confidence. But Chikrihu, we know, is a consistent athlete and is always there and amongst the medals, and has been for quite some time. Continental champion, and in Düsseldorf this year a 5th place. Last year Zagreb a silver, Budapest a bronze, and the European Championships bronze medalist. Back in 2017 was the World Championships 5th place, but Sarah Adlington 5th in 2018. Well, very different in styles and body shapes. One's a lot taller than the other, and will they use that to their advantage? The long legs of Adlington, can she use them powerfully enough to get over Chikrihu? As we know, Chikrihu is very, very strong, quite an aggressive fighter. She comes in straight away with a drop there. Not phased at all, Adlington, with this. It's very focused out there. That's the danger for Adlington, is Chikrihu getting the arm round the waist and then being able to get those hips through. Controls the sleeve tactically there. Causing a few problems for Chikrihu. Needs to use that grip though. She's controlling well, but needs to use her feet possibly to make it more effective. Otherwise they'll pick up Shidos for that. And as you see, both picking up a Shido apiece, although Adlington controlling very nicely with the grips and resisting her opponent from coming in. It was a negative approach. So although she gets the grip, she has to use it. She gets that sleeve lapel grip once more, left hand on the lapel, works that sleeve, tries to get her opponent moving, and that's the Makakomi there, and there you have it, a Wazari. She just got caught up, and there you've got is the Osakomi as well. And that shoulder, she's got it very, very tight indeed.
Mihail Chikrihu of Tunisia, it is, who ends up taking the 2nd of the bronze medals in the plus 78 kilo category.
And she got in very, very deep on that arm with that Makakomi. Well, Adlington will be very disappointed with that. So close, but yet still not on that podium. But for Chikrihu, another consistent result for this athlete from Turkey. Oh, from Tunisia, sorry. Well, you can see some of the action there. Here we can, she came over the top, she grabbed that arm, she brought those hips right through, and there was the Makakomi. Nicely tight, controlling that shoulder right on the edge of the contest area. This Tunisian really did pile driver into the tatami. There was just a little glimpse that she might have been able to get out, but the power of this young lady was far too much.
Right, look at the left hand as she goes over. you know,
She's trapped the shoulders and she's got the whole arm wrapped around the waist.
that's Chikrahu. I'm looking at Sarah's left hand. Sarah's left hand, as she's going over, is holding on to the body. That's the one you want to keep her away from you. If you push her away, she doesn't hold on to you. You've got to try and get some distance between you and your opponent. She's wrapped the arm around and goes over with her.
Yeah.
That arm is
like
still holding on.
She's hugging it.
Yeah,
rather
she's
than
hugged onto her rather than saying,
defending against it.
pushing that down. Anyway. We come now to the final of the plus 78 kilo category. Tessie Savelkools of the Netherlands faces Kyra Sayet of Turkey. It's Savelkools in the white judogi, Sayet in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Vasily Smolin Jr. of Russia.
Well, Savelkools 17th in the world ranking and Sayet number 12. Well, a little bit further up the world ranking list, and the Sayet world bronze medalist and in the European Championships is 7th place. Someone who's always, again, another consistent athlete. A strong performance here today as well. Came into this competition as the number 2 seed and now finds herself in the final of this plus 78. Savelkools, on the other hand, again, another strong competitor. And we know the lineup of the Dutch athletes, they're always strong, they're always raring to go, and they've got plenty of technical expertise to be able to deliver on a mat like here today. Savelkools, European bronze medal in The Hague in 2017, won the gold medal, and in 2017 was also 5th in the World Championships. So she's very familiar to be up there with the world-class athletes that are always on show for us throughout the years. Sayet, for me, has been one of these athletes has been looking unstoppable. Once more she gets that high, but there, Savelkools drops underneath her there. A great start for the Dutch girl. Well, Savelkools looking lively. She's moving her around. Sayet really has to chase up. Once more, a Sienagi from Savelkools. A real battle of the Kumikata at this moment. Savelkools getting her head caught down. Now this is a dangerous situation for the Dutch girl. She needs to break free from that. She drops to her knees, and it is the only option she's got there. She will pick up a Shido, but for me, she took the easier option out of any. If she'd stayed there any longer, she would have been counted there.
Yeah, she's coming under a serious threat there.
Definitely.
From Sayet.
Sayet against once more, gets that high collar grip. This is so dangerous. Savelkools really needs to get out of there. Sayet's very, very strong when she gets that high collar grip. She's controlling now nicely. Savelkools staying very solid on her feet. And the advantage that she has is that she's capable of moving the heavyweights, but she is just playing her own game now. She's playing the game that Sayet wants. Kosota draws her down. Once more, Savelkools takes an easier option. She drops to her face.
Can't believe how animated Irakli Uznadze is, the coach, in the chair. He's going, leaping up and down, and he's got plenty to say. He's 100%, you know.
He's so focused on it.
You see,
when you come to
think of it, let's say that this was you know, the final of the World Team Championships, or you know, a medal match in for teams, because you're going to need three
Yeah.
men, 3 women.
She's a good anchor.
You would want to make sure.
Oh,
nice, yeah,
yes.
that you had someone in your team like Cara Sayet.
Sayet really is been on form here today. There's no doubt about it. Great performance. Now with a minute and a half, it's going to be very, very difficult, isn't it? Sevalcouz will be up against it. She needs to start moving, Sayet. She's been playing a very strong powering up game, and she's not as powerful as Sayet.
No.
Sianagi there, she follows through looking for the Niwaza as well.
Minute and a half left to go. Cara Sayet leads by Wazari.
Well, Sevalcouz really nearly, she needs to start going up a notch or 2 with the pace.
She picks up a
Picks
penalty
up the
though
second
for Judogi infringement. So
Got to be careful with that. Sianagi, once more, she hits her as the opening.
Sevalcouz could be clever here. Keep up the rate of attacks. Nothing too big to put you in a position of being
Just
countered.
being busy all the
no
time.
flops, don't step out.
Yep. Well, that ain't helping, getting that high collar
Yeah.
grip, drawing her head down. She
Sayet
needs to
looks
control
serious.
that. Say it's got those sleeves and she can work from there. Savalcouz really needs to, she looks
Yeah.
like she's defending rather than when
That's
she
right,
should be
that's right.
attacking.
She's coming under real threat here.
It's,
Is Sayet.
and
Should
you
be,
would- yeah,
should be the other way round.
definitely. But say I think tactically is doing the right thing. She cannot afford
absolutely. Yeah.
to sort of sit back on that. She needs to, while she's attacking, there you see Savalcouz, she's having to defend and run out. Got to keep that pressure on. Well, it looks like Sevalcouz has picked up a bit of a niggly injury there on her elbow. Sayet really battling away, trying to control those grips. They're a little bit erratic at the moment. She gets the head down once more. Sevalcouz really cannot seem to get past that grip. And although she tries, she gets to try and move her opponent. She comes in for the Sianagi, but she hits her on a very solid position rather than hitting her on the move. Just coming up to the last half a minute now. Still no change on the scoreboard. Sayet with a Wazari, but she has 2 Shiros. Well, sadly for the Turkish
Yeah,
coach, she's been
had
red
a little bit too
carded.
much to say.
He's been sent out. And the quicker he does it, the easier, quicker it is, and easier it is for these athletes to get on with things. Sayet's on a roll here. And really, it's not to the advantage of Sayet that her coach takes so long to go out of the field of play. Sevalcouz now has got time to compose herself, comes in like a demon here.
Nice
And
effort.
almost
Close.
came back. As a coach, he still hasn't left the field to play. He's still loitering around there.
Yeah.
Well, 6 seconds. Sevalcouz gives it all now. She's got a couple of seconds left. Can she come back? Oh, it's going to be difficult.
Sigh of relief from Cara Sayet at the end
Say it
of
really.
that effort. Yeah, she put in a good effort, the Tessie Sevalcouz.
She was good. She was really good. And if she'd fought that hard right from the beginning all the way through, whether she had the condition to do it is another thing. I think we would have seen a different outcome.
Possibly, yeah.
But
Good little
not
battle at
taking,
the
not
end there,
taking
yeah.
it away from Sayet.
Yeah.
She has fought brilliantly all day. and she was definitely a top favourite going into this final based on performance. Came in as number 2 seed, goes out as the number 1 on that podium.
Well, I think we've got the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 100 kilo category coming up now. The medals are being presented by the International Judo Federation competition manager, Dr. Lisa Allen. The first of the bronze medals goes to Muhammad Karim Khuramov of Uzbekistan. There's a bronze medal too for Kayan Ojicek Takagi of Australia. Silver medal goes to Tomaniki Forov of Belgium. The gold medal goes to Benjamin Fletcher of Ireland. And now the national anthem of the Republic of Ireland. Ramov and Ojicek Takagi were the bronze medal winners. It was Nikiforov who took the silver, and smiling Ben Fletcher in the middle there
Brilliant.
took the gold medal. Right, well, one more weight category to bring you to the plus 100 kilo category, and we'll start with the first of the bronze medals. Enej Marinic of Slovenia faces Andrei Kolesnik of Ukraine. It'll be Marinic in the white judogi Kolesnik in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Nedim Beyat of Turkey. Here's Loretta.
Thank you. Well, as you can see on the statistics here, neither one of these have met each other, but the world ranking 64 to 59. They're not miles apart from each other, and very, very close match both these athletes will have to take this bronze medal. Well, we've said that quite a few times, and it seems to have come short with those that get in there quick enough are able to rise to the occasion and take the gold the bronze medal very quickly. So Marinic of Slovenia, very, very strong looking athlete, junior world bronze medalist back in 2017. As you can see on our screen now, looking very much up for this competition. Lesnick a little bit more composed as they come into this bronze medal match, the last contest for both these guys. But only one will take that bronze medal and a place on the podium. Marinic looking quite lively on his feet there. Wants to really set the pace of this contest, comes over the top, tries to sort of trap that arm. There's the roll. Lesnick trying to turn his opponent over, but now, as you can see, he's landed on his back, and the shimiwaza is trying to execute. Well, a little bit short of being successful. Lesnick looking slightly bigger than his opponent at this particular moment. Sway a little bit, but Marinic, for his defensive action, picks up a Shido just in the first minute of this contest. Kolesnik catches the right hand on the collar, draws his opponent's head down and comes in. Lovely attack there, what a finish. Kolesnik of the Ukraine takes the bronze medal. A very powerful throw.
Going to have to get Kolesnik to work on that celebration, I think.
Yes.
Slightly muted. It was just. Maybe you should be taking a leaf out of the Maidov's book, you know,
I think so.
or Robert Florentino.
Florentino was good.
Slightly over the top, but
showing the guns, but
Kolesnik a slightly more reserved celebration there.
definitely.
Good job though from a big man, and defeating quite a useful opponent in.
Well, he stepped a big harai.
Oh, lovely. Well, he gave a little punch of the air as well.
Had that high collar grip, the big harai goshi. Oh, ho, ho.
Typical big man throw, wasn't it?
Big man throw. Nice control as well. He didn't collapse on it at all. He had the control of that sleeve, high collar, the head and shoulders locked in really deep. He was going nowhere other than down.
Well, coming up next, we've got a second bronze medal contest. This time it features Timur Rakhimov of Tajikistan. He's up against Vlado Simionescu of Romania. It'll be Rakhimov in the white judo gis, Simionescu in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Mariano dos Santos of Brazil. There's Loretta.
Well, quite a bit of maturity there for Simionescu. 28 years of age to his opponent, 21. He's just out of the juniors, and the world ranking a little bit further apart from each other, 68 to 24. But there's been some great results from Remikov there as he junior world bronze medalist, and also 7th in the senior world championships. Someone who's got some potential, there's no doubt about it, and has had a good performance throughout the day. He's up against Simonescu, who was the #1 seed coming in to this competition. Had the full advantage, lost that advantage in the semi-final against Hazibayev of Kazakhstan, and just knocked off at the last hurdle. He'll be wanting to get back and making sure that he firmly puts his place on that podium with that medal, but he's got his work cut out for him. It's not going to be an easy job. As you can see, Rakimov working extremely hard, high collar grip. Drawing the head down, Koichigari. Oh, nice attack there. What an athlete he looks there. Very, very strong. He's young, he's agile, he's got great condition. You can just see it with the body that he is a solid, a good structure for a heavyweight athlete. Has the slight disadvantage of weight here, but I don't think where he loses the disadvantage in weight, he makes up in his speed and reaction and technical ability. Rakimov there takes the lapel, now works off that sleeve, controls the sleeve grip. Not for too long though. He's got that cross grip, he's got to be careful that he's not all on one side. Now he's got the lapel and sleeve, working his feet, making his opponent look quite passive. The Romanian really has to start doing some work now. Rakimov has been dominating this contest up until now. 2.5 minutes remaining in the contest. Last match of the day for both these athletes. Koichigari stumbles. Simonescu head to head, drawing each other's head down, but Rakimov has that height advantage that looks in control all the time, but both picking up a Shido. Cross grip, he's got to work from that. High collar, draws the head down, comes in with that Ouchigari. We know he's very, very strong in the Ouchigari. His feet work very well. And it's that stumbling action that he's getting of Simonescu that most probably needs to have a bit of a double act here, using the feet and opening up for a big attack. He's just hitting him once and really he's stumbling and then allowing Simonescu to settle again. So it's just one attack and then stop, where he needs to put a flurry of attacks if he's going to make any impact on Simonescu. Seems like he's just letting him off the hook now and again. High collar grip, draws the head down of the Romanian. Uses the feet once more. Tries to get that long leg across, reaching for the Osotogari. He's controlling the head, Koichigari once more. But again, it's just the one attack. He needs to double up on it each time.
It's a pity that they had to pause there, because that was a good passage of play for Rakimov. He was really in control of Simonescu. And you mentioned that there was, a degree of, there was a weight difference there, and it hasn't seemed to trouble Rakimov at all.
No, well, because he's lighter, he's obviously lighter on his feet, he's sharper as well. So this is the advantage that he has. But the sad thing about it, he's just putting one big attack in. He's using the attack, he's getting a reaction, but he's not following it through with another attack, which means Simonescu is reacting, he's stumbling slightly, but he's able to then compose himself and ground himself again. And what he should be doing is hitting him 1 or 2 times, which means that you get more effect off the attacks.
Yeah, you don't want the big man getting settled.
Because if he gets settled, that weight is going to be the advantage he has if he gets to turn those hips in for that makikomi. So again, it's a one-tap job. One tap all the time. He needs to do a double up on this.
See, Rakimov here may be playing an unfortunately an unattractive but rather clever game.
Well, it's 2 Shidos. He's got the high collar grip. He's just doing enough and no more.
And, well, he doesn't mind if he gets a penalty, as long as Simonescu gets one as well. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Exactly. So he played a very tactical game, didn't he?
Yeah. closed him down. He said, well, as long as I can close your shop up, I don't mind what happens to mine, because you're going to get the penalty. But if I get one too, well, fine. But
for me, I
I'm
felt
off.
that the frustration was that he's capable of throwing and throwing big. He's got nice judo, Rakimov, and it would have been nice to see that go to a score, that win go to a score.
Would have been a lot better.
Would have been nicer to watch.
Loic,
But a win's a win, and he's on that podium.
Loic Pietri on the right-hand side of that shot in the white T-shirt. A little bit further along was Kejal Nabali, and then just behind them, Grigori Menashkin, all lumped in that one area. Edward Triple can still bring a smile to his face. Anna Maria Wagner, Luisa Malzahn, and a few of the fighters up there. Right, we have one more contest to go. Yerasil Kazibayev of Kazakhstan faces Sven Heinler of Germany. It's Kazibayev in the white judogi, Heinler in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Jean-Claude Jimbi of Gabon. Delighted for him. Man in the middle. Well done, Jean-Claude.
Well, there you see the road to the final, and both these athletes have had a good performance, beating some exceptional athletes along the way. Heinler, for me, quite an impressive athlete, and has got stronger at every stage of the day through here. 7th place in Paris and a 7th in Osaka. Heinler, very serious looking man as we see him. Kazibayev cannot be underestimated.
When was the last time that when was the last time the German heavyweight was in the final of a Grand Prix? But I know the answer to that, so I'm not even going to ask it. Forget that I said that.
Well, both these men, big in structure, big in heart. Some gutsy performances from both of these athletes here today. It's been a great opportunity, well, when you look at the seeding and the athletes that are not here participating in this event. This gives them their place and their time to shine and to get closer with those medal points, the vital Olympic qualification points.
I wouldn't worry too much if I were Sven Heinler about that right hand going over the top, because Kazibayev is not the sort of fighter to put the arm over and launch, a lightning fast attack.
No.
I'd look at blocking that, making it difficult for him, and leaving it on there so he picks the penalty up, and then you've shut that door. He's not going to go there again.
My only fear with Kazibayev, when he does come over, he comes over, he holds it, then he creeps it further and further down to get closer and closer. Yeah. It's a process he goes through to get deeper in towards his opponent. So it's not a sort of quick reaction he gets, but it is very effective when he gets the opportunity to stay in that position for a longer period of time.
I just think once he's got both hands over, the clock's ticking, and unless he launches, immediately they'll stop him.
Yes, yeah.
And penalise him. So Sven needs to,
that was good. He showed for the Iponsianagi and he touched the feet for the Koujigari.
Yeah.
A nice little move.
Especially when we consider this is not going to be lightning speed, because we're talking about some big fellas here. There he goes again.
He's on that belt, and we've seen that belt grip being very, very successful over the weekend.
Sven's done the right thing there. He could have been called there. For me, when he went on there the second time and he didn't attack, call that.
Koujigari.
Yes, he's going to score. Yeah.
And he keeps running.
Chance for the Osaikomi.
Come on.
There it is.
Dig in,
Wrap it
catch
up.
the head.
Watch the leg. That's it now.
Osaikomi.
Done.
Well, definitely that was a brilliant finish there. What an attack. The Ouchigari.
A really popular winner as well with his teammates.
They'll be delighted for him. What another win, and what potential again for this German team.
Sven Heinler of Germany. Takes the gold medal in the...
His teammates are saying, do the mo.
No.
He's going, no, no.
I'm not going to go there.
I'm not going to go there. He's got too much dignity in him.
Well, a couple of things there for Sven Heinle to look at. Definitely the way that he deals with the big arm over the top, because, of course, he's going to have to deal with bigger, stronger and more difficult opponents than Serik Bayev. But, he's managed this well. This is the right level for him. He's come away with a Grand Prix gold. Terrific result for him.
That was really, I was pleased for him, really pleased for him. Really pleased. That was a great performance for him.
Well, we've got 2 awarding ceremonies to come, so hang on for a while. No need to rush off. And we've got a highlights package as well, which you should enjoy. Our team have been working away on that, so you might want to watch that as well.
And that means that Germany will be on head of the medal table.
Well done for them.
Brilliant. Great result.
Well, Sven Heinle needed that win. We'll come to exactly why that is. But before we do that, we'll have the awarding ceremony for the women in the plus 78 kilo category. The medals are being presented by IJF refereeing supervisor Cathy Fleury. The first of the bronze medals goes to Nehel Chekrahu of Tunisia. There's a bronze medal also for Hortense Vanessa Mbala Atangana of Cameroon. Silver medal goes to Tessie Savelkoels of the Netherlands. The gold medal goes to Kyra Sayed of Turkey. Word there to Kyra Sayed from Cathy Fleury. Kyra Sayed had previously competed as Ketty Matter for France.
Oh, so she did. That
That's
totally.
why they had a little word
yes,
there.
that totally slipped my mind.
And now the national anthem of Turkey.
Thank you very much. We now invite our ladies on the women's with medals.
Right, the winning quartet, all smiles. Chikruhu, Mbala Atangana were the bronze medalists. Savalkools took the silver. It was Sayat who took the gold medal. We've got a highlights package for you to enjoy just before we go to the awarding ceremony for the men in the plus 100 kilo category. Take a look at this. Come now to the awarding ceremony for the men in the plus 100 kilo category. Medals are being presented by the IGF refereeing supervisor, Mr. Giuseppe Madaloni. First of the bronze medals goes to Andrei Kolesnik of Ukraine. Actually, I think the first of the bronze medals goes to Timur Rahimov. The second bronze medal goes to Andrei Kolesnik. Sorry about that, got that the wrong way around. Silver medal goes to Yerasil Kazibayev of Kazakhstan. But the gold medal goes to Sven Heinler of Germany. And now the national anthem of Germany. It's nice when you see the real rivals standing next to each other. You know, really big rivalry, Luisa Malsa and Anna Maria Wagner. no problem.
Yeah, it's
Stand
brilliant,
next to
isn't
each
it?
other.
Good sportsmanship.
Well, you're stronger in a team, aren't you? You work
That's
hard
it.
and
You're only as good
get
as
up
the
there.
team you're in. That's the way I
Right,
believe it.
that is all the judo that we've got for you here in Marrakech. Just time to tell you about the medal table. Germany topped the medal table with 2 gold medals. Uzbekistan had 2. France also had 2. Spain took a gold. Turkey, Ireland, Bulgaria, Russia, Slovenia, Serbia and Chinese Taipei. We've got more judo for you next week when we bring you the Grand Slam from Ekaterinburg in Russia. But from Loretta Kusat-Doyle and myself, it's bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Hope to see you on the next Asian events. Thank you and bye-bye.